Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tushtopia. We are, despite all of our drawbacks, still in the lead. But Milan is catching up. Are we going to stay in the lead? I have my doubts. For the moment, Tushtopia stands strong, and the Mongols haven't really broken us as much as I had foreseen, but they're also not doing anything. They're just running around my territory and scaring the piss out of me. They still outnumber me. They still have 6 full-size armies, 2 half-size armies, while I only have 4.5 if you count the army in Adana. Those aren't good odds. Over here, we have quite the Crusader numbers. We have 3 armies from the HRE, an army from Sicily, and 1 army from Milan. I thought there was a second army from Milan, but perhaps something happened to them. I don't know. There's also another army here from Portugal.
My eyes are yours.
And probably more that we don't even see. It's not the best of positions, but despite that, we're still on top for the moment. I just don't know if we're going to stay there. I believe this turn is over. I don't think there's anything else I can really do. I could reinforce some of these troops, but I don't really have the money for it. Am I building anything I can cancel? Not really, no. And that's problematic, because that means our finances are starting to run dry. Now, this is going to be an unpleasant fight, because there's going to be definitely at least 2 Imperial armies attacking me. That's just great. That's wonderful.
We will show them no fear.
And of course, they're going around my army to attack Antioch. Okay. Okay, I can... oh my. I can go up and talk to the Russians. Mosul can be upgraded. Q's stalled, of course. New plan. If I block the Mongols in at Antioch. So if all these guys come around and circle Antioch, and I can get this river crossing, they're going to have to fight through my army to win. I think.
We move, Sultan. An honor to serve. I will bring our forces together.
In theory, at least. Maybe. Is there any more guys here I can disband? Because I do want to get those Sipis into the battle. Okay, that gives me 4. Something like that. Sure. Now, can we contain the Mongols? If we lose this, if we lose all of this completely, I don't see how we can come back. I think the Mongols are just going to roll us over. If that happens, that happens. I'm going to stick with it until the end.
Yes, noble
And I know I said that with my Sword of the Stars series too, but I mean it this time. If it takes 1,000,000 turns for somebody to finally take my last city and I still lose, hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That is indeed how that works. No chance. None. And they should take that settlement. Yes. Now comes the part.
Sultan, my master will reward me for your death.
I need to fight these
Struggle
guys,
if you like.
and I need to win.
I will take your lands.
I
and
don't
wherever
have
my master
much of an
orders to
option.
kill Sultan.
Oh, man. No.
What is the Sultan's
You know
will?
what? No. Aleppo has
We
bridges
must.
too.
Our enemies will suffer.
If you want to take Aleppo, I'll tell you what, you guys can take Aleppo.
As my Sultan wills.
Really wish there was a bridge here, though. People have settled in a new homeland. This was what I was always concerned about
I'm honored to serve.
when from the start. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of knights. Ooh, man. Now we have this battle. And this isn't going to be a weak, piddly skirmish. They are definitely getting through. Probably.
We shall not fall or flee. We attack.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Game. 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 Okay, the game crashed. Excellent. My favorite. Well, that's okay. It'll just... One moment. Well then. Thank God for autosaves, I guess. Let's try this again. Maybe the game won't crash on us. Yes, yes, we have this army here.
Not one of us shall perish.
I'm sure it'll be
All in
great fun
battle.
in games for the whole family. Don't crash this time. Don't crash. Bliss, don't crash. That would be good. That would be very good. I would appreciate it. I'm sure you would appreciate it. Okay. All we have to do is not die and crash. Sort of unfortunate. Medieval 2 is an older game. I generally don't have that many issues with it, although I do have it crash on the odd occasion. Let's try this again. Okay. So we have these guys up here. We have these guys way back here. Do these guys have any siege equipment? Should I even bother trying to hold the walls? Okay, it does not look like these guys have any siege equipment. That's good. So we need to keep these guys from coming in. And I'm sure you all know how I roll. I just like to clog up the entrance of the fortress with as much crap as I possibly can. So wasn't there another unit of horse archers in there? I don't remember. We'll go ahead and put some Syphilis over there. We'll then put some Syphilis over here if they decide to go.
Advance, advance, forward.
That's not good enough. There, that's better. And you guys... Okay, you're there. And now you're over there. General Pants, you should go... I don't know. Go there, I guess. Because we need all the bodies that we can. Most importantly, the Janissaries need to protect the wall. They need to cover these two areas. All the spearmen can come down here, I think. We should have enough Janissaries to cover the walls. All the spearmen, right here. We'll organize you in a second. Oh yeah, we have plenty of Janissaries, actually. Cover there, cover here. They don't have any artillery, which is good. And then if we manage to keep them off the walls, we'll bring the Janissaries down here to back up the main gate. Now then, these guys, we're going to set on the Schultrum formation. Just put as many bodies right here in as close of a formation as possible. I believe I've mentioned before, but I'll mention again, this wouldn't be a very good idea if they had artillery, because they would just use a catapult or something and kill everyone. Let's begin. Alright. I'm really hoping we take out at least one, preferably both of these siege towers. But of course it is all up to chance. We don't have cannon towers, we only have the ballista towers. Cannon towers would be better. In fact, they're very good at destroying siege equipment. You could win whole entire sieges with just cannon towers if you are fortunate. But they are quite pricey, and we're broke. So there's that. Okay, Arsiphus is getting some shots in. These guys are not. How about you come in over here? That's good. That's perfect. Just walk, fire your arrows, kill as many as possible. Yeah, these guys are mostly pilgrims. Yes, one siege tower is burning. And because they're mostly pilgrims, I believe that I should be okay, because pilgrims are not that great. The flagellants, these guys, I think, no, wait. No, I'm thinking of fanatics. I don't remember the stats of the flagellants. I can't remember if I checked that before the battle because I got distracted by the crash. It's okay. We will survive. Tushtopia will defend. What are you doing? Stop that. Go back to where I sent you. Think about what you've done. Let's go ahead and bring these Janissaries down. Back these guys up.
That thrice cursed siege tower has reached
that
the
all of them?
walls. Hold back the
No,
invaders.
those are the wrong ones. Whoops. Okay, these guys. It's doable. Stop. Stop moving. Thank you. Sadly, I don't have any of my fancy archer / sword infantry here.
The enemy's ram has breached
All
our
right.
gates.
The Rams breached the gates. It's okay. Can I peek in here? There we go. Hello, fanatics. Religious, crazy people. Should really stop trying to take Tushtopia. That's right. Gum up the entrance. Keep them from breaking in. Now, the other army on the other side of the map should... I forgot to put these guys on defensive, or guard mode, I should say. Okay, these guys should start working their way over. That's fine. And you troops really need to come down here. A bit of lag. That's okay.
As the sun, ill news comes unlooked for.
It's just caused
Enemy have
like this
taken our
mess.
walls.
Once it clears out, it'll be fine. I hope. Don't crash, game, please. I'm just paranoid that the game's going to crash now. I am concerned about how many losses we're taking. I'm very much concerned about how many losses that we're taking. General, help them. Like, wow. These numbers are going down very quickly. Defeat seems certain. They're just pilgrims. I know there's some Crusader Knights there, but come on. I am very concerned about these turns of events. Very, very concerned. This is always the risk about putting all of your troops at the gate. If they break through, then you're just going to have a mess on your hands.
Allah have mercy. We have lost half of our men.
This isn't good. These guys aren't coming down here nearly fast enough. They're probably stuck. Or just not bothering to come down because they're dumb. The answer is the latter. They're being stupid. Well then, I have to be honest, I had really hoped that this siege would hold out. Apparently I was mistaken. Pilgrims overpowered. They need to be nerfed. I actually don't think it was the Pilgrims. I think it was probably the Crusader Knights. I'll have to look at the end of the battle. It's hard to say, really. Their general's there, my general's there, but I don't have the manpower to hold this city anymore. Even if I do manage to push these guys back, there's still a whole other army coming. And our general died. You know, 30 people in his unit. How many units does their general have? I saw it a few seconds ago. It was something like 9. But, of course, my general runs out in front of everybody and dies. Because medieval to everybody. That is just the way things go. Okay, you guys are having pilgrims spew out of the castle. Well, you guys should be able to win against the pilgrims. Then again, I said that before, but since these are just pilgrims, I think they'll be fine. These guys are all dead. They're all just... I might be able to pull back and create a second defensive line, but as mentioned, the way that I organize my castle with everybody in front of the gate and just some people on the wall, it doesn't really do well at falling back and creating a second defensive line. You really need 1 or 2 units in front of the castle gates, and then you pull back everybody else. And those guys get slaughtered, but they kill enough time that it's fine. So that's the major drawback of my way of defending castles, because unless you're confident that you can win, it's probably not the best idea. I was confident I could win, but apparently it did not matter. Although I say that, and their whole army just routed.
All praise to Allah. You have left our enemy lost. They run like children. Scour them from the field.
Okay. We're still gonna die. Don't get your hopes up. This battle is lost. Okay, we need to get our men in front of the castle ASAP. Not in front of the castle, in front of the gates. Just trying to clear that out a little bit. You know what? We're pulling back. We don't have enough men to hold the gates. The best thing we can do is just back off. We're gonna lose the battle. Don't delude yourselves. This was just a temporary setback for the Crusaders. But I'm not giving up Tushtopia until the last man falls. And that is the way that it's going to go. At least we know how thin the Crusaders' blood is. Oh no, our general died. We outnumber them a bajillion to one. Run away! Oh, we're so dead. Ugh. I really thought that we had this battle in the bag. Man, that sucks. Well, even if we lose this battle, we can always take Tushtopia back. And, hey, the Crusade was going to end in one way or another. Either we outlast the Christians, the dozen Christian factions in the game, all sending a full stack of troops at us, or we lose the castle, or we lose the city, we lose everything. At least we lose the city. We don't lose everything. We're not dead yet. We're just kind of dead. And unfortunately, with the Mongols knocking down our doors behind us, what are you guys doing? I'll tell you what you're not doing. What I asked. Come on. Let's go. Back here. Be reasonable. I know you're all sad because we're doomed. It's fine. What are you guys doing? Not what I asked. Again. Well, it looks like these guys are out of ammo anyway, but still. Come back here. Good. They're all moving now. Look how many people are routing. This is amazing. I've never seen that happen. I know why it happened. I know exactly why it happened. Pilgrims have horrible morale. And when one unit routs on the battlefield, it damages the morale of all the other units around it. So, by me killing their general, it was enough for one or two of the pilgrims to rout. Those two pilgrims caused more pilgrims to rout, which caused more pilgrims to rout, which caused actual trained troops to rout, which caused the cavalry to rout. That is exactly what happened. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter, because these guys are on their way, and they don't look like they're about to rout. Well, we still have, at the most, like 2 units of Janissaries. We have a handful of arrows left. And we have 16 heavy cav that are not led by a general. Okay, let's get all these guys grouped together. I don't know if I should try to flank with my heavy cav. It would probably make the most sense, but the problem is I don't want to move out my heavy cav too early, or they're going to focus on them. So I'm gonna have to wait until they engage. Hopefully they don't try to flank me. If they try to flank me, I'm dead. There's just no way that I could actually defend 2 sides of this city square. Let's go ahead, speed up the game. 43 enemies killed, technically. That's not counting enemies killed, though. That's counting the people who ran. So it's probably more like 75, 25. Let's be honest. Alright, here they come. Light cavalry's first. That's not a problem. And then we have 2 units of Crusader Knights. 1 unit of Crusader Knights, 1 unit of Mercenary Knights. That will probably be enough. Their generals staying back. Yuck. I can't remember if Janissaries are good against heavy cav or not. You guys just keep firing. I don't care if you shoot into the backs of these Janissaries. If we can take out their heavy cav, we can maybe outmaneuver their infantry with our heavy cav and flank them. Until their heavy cavalry is fully engaged, and these guys have no interest in coming in yet. All that's going to happen if I send my cavalry out. You know what? We don't have anything to lose. Let's go. I'm gonna try to flank and break their heavy cav before their infantry arrives. No idea if I have enough time. But at this point, anything's better than nothing. I don't have enough time. I spent too much time mulling it over, and now I don't have enough time. Well, I might still be able to drive my cavalry into their flank, as long as this line holds long enough. My Syphilis may as well... let's bring them around. No. Let's bring them around to flank. Why not? Looks like the Crusader Knights are actually tanking. They're not doing well for themselves. I think the general is going to come around and flank. Yeah, I agree, but there's not really too much more I can do. Don't crash again, please. Thank you. Okay, they're pushing in. Your turn. Ooh, they're bringing their mercenary cavalry around to strike at the flanking troops. Great. Well, they obviously know that we're there, so there's no real sense in trying to surprise them. They're slowly killing off all of my Janissaries. These guys aren't firing their arrows enough. Come on. I like how the music just stopped. It's like, well, they're dead. Just end the music. It's all over. These Janissaries, they're putting some good work in. I can't deny that. Regardless of how this battle goes, these Janissaries have done really well. Okay, the music came back. Let's go ahead and get these guys to try and do sort of like a semi-flank into this area, kind of. I don't know how well that's going to work, but I have to do something. And there's their general coming in around the side to flank. I mean, the Siphists aren't going to be doing that great against any kind of melee, but... these pilgrims are about to break. Excellent. Keep going. Just charge right through, take out the Balkan archers there, and then attack their rear. This could work. Maybe. I still think there's way too many enemies, but this could work. As long as we can get around to do the flank before they break our infantry. Okay, they broke. No, they didn't break. Those are the pilgrims. Now they broke. They're breaking. Oh, jeez. They're breaking. Come on. We need to keep up that pressure. You guys, you infantry, come over here, get ready for their general to come in. All the cavalry, all of it, just try to shred their lines. Oh, wait, they're not all broken. Whoops. Maybe I jumped the gun a little bit on that. Keep chasing. They will break soon. Work on chasing them, just chase them off the entire battlefield. You guys are fine. Come on, break. I mean, I was going to say that I pulled those guys off too soon, but they did immediately break, so there's that. Harass, harass, harass. Keep the pressure on. If they get the chance to regroup, we're probably screwed. Okay, that army's shredded. Here comes their general. I don't know if I have enough men to take him out. Okay, bring back our heavy cav. We don't need to chase routing troops with our heavy cav. Come on, Janissaries.
Curse the sun that shines on our
I'm
disgrace.
hoping, like, beyond hope that this is going to work.
Ashes instead of victory.
Ah, there's still a couple of units over there. That's bad.
Rejoice. The infidel
Okay, their general is
lies
dead.
And now his men fear us.
Have these guys been properly shredded? It looks like it. Okay, let's bring these guys around, try to flank from the rear. They have armored surgeons there. I'm not going to be able to charge my troops into that. I'm still lagging. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, let's send these guys in to help. We'll keep sending these guys around, maybe. No, 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 we're not. We desperately need to take out this heavy cavalry.
Curses! Our enemy has command of the
And
city.
we also need to stop that. So yeah, these guys need to come in here. Or it doesn't matter. It might not matter anyway. We might be screwed.
hiding, Sultan. The enemy is no longer in command of the city.
Come on. Break. Yeah, I think their general's bodyguard is just going to tear through the Sisyphus. It was a valiant effort. Had I played that a little bit differently, maybe I would have won.
Our cursed foe has lost control of the city.
So awful. We did so well. We tried so hard, and we got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Yep. This battle goes to the Holy Roman Empire. As valiantly as we fought, it just wasn't enough. We lost way too many people in that initial charge. Unfortunate. Well, we still have 8 Janissaries. Maybe they can make the difference. They're certainly doing quite well against these armored sergeants and the Slav mercenaries. But no, they're going to fall just like all the others. Well, this certainly isn't going to help my economy, is it?
Cursed foe has stolen victory from us like a thief in the night. They will not be so fortunate next time.
Never has that statement been more true. We turned what should have been a catastrophic loss into an almost win. And then they brought it all back. And so, Tushtopia falls.
Now I must rest, Sultan.
Yes, yes, I get it. You're kicking people out.
Today's journey ends.
Yes, yes, I get it. You're kicking people out.
Today's journey ends.
I
great
put too
Sultan.
many agents in that city.
Inshallah, I will continue tomorrow.
So the real question
Today's
is going to
journey
be,
ends, great Sultan.
are the Crusaders going to continue their war? And now we have to deal with Hungary. But that'll have to be next time. Until then, Deus Vult.